We're live.
Nah, it's recording. What's up?
What's up, everybody on Twitch World?
This is Aonq.
Hi,
He's Aon Time.
I am Aonq, intergalactic Bermuda Triangle family. I am that walking, talking bass cat broadcasting multi-frequencies across the galaxies, interdimensionally known. Also known as the Diamond-Eyed Tiger for Otto von Sherrock and the Bermuda Triangle family.
I can see the tiger. You got the...
Yeah.
Nah. So,
Right.
what you been up to lately?
Oh boy, lately just getting myself into all sorts of trouble. Just kidding.
No. Cancel culture, I guess.
Yeah.
How do you feel about cancel culture?
I think cancel culture is great publicity for the person getting canceled.
Right? I think it... Yo, dude. I feel like, yeah. Like, if from an agent's per se, like, if your client is getting bad press, it's now your job and the publicist to flip that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
big time.
no bad press, I guess. There's no such thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think nowadays people just want their opinion heard. And if they don't like your opinion, I guess in their head, it makes sense
big
to
time.
just be like,
Yeah, get them out of here.
I mean, you can't fight the crowd.
All it takes is one pretty person to be like, they're making me uncomfortable, and then you're gonna have the whole mob after you.
Oh my god, you're horrible. I get it. But, yeah, so I mean, I guess like having a hive mentality is only bad when it's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But everything else is like, oh, that's good for business, you know?
Yeah, but like I think a lot of things get taken out of context sometimes and misconstrued and misunderstood, and then your words get turned against you a lot. And that's basically something I went through like the last other week, which was kind of funny because I was basically misunderstood and misconstrued. And
did they give you time to speak?
Not really. It was like like this
instant cancel.
Yeah, I got
the fuck out. You've been pissing me off for 6 weeks,
bro. I got labeled a safety hazard and all sorts of crazy. I was like, you kidding me, bro? Like, to be thrown out of a group of outcasts that were already outcasts to begin with.
It's like, I thought I was your bro.
Like
I get it, bro.
Now I'm the outcast of the outcasts. Like, which is fine. I mean, honestly, like I don't really care. Like, I'm still chilling. I'm still doing the thing. I'm still gonna keep doing the thing, and ain't nobody gonna stop me from doing the thing. So it's like, you feel me? Like, so what? I might not be playing at,
biggest clubs.
No, not even bass clubs. Like, I love bass clubs and bass
biggest
clubs.
But yeah,
bass clubs love me. It's just like these small little like hole in the walls.
The niches.
That I'm not gonna mention any names because people don't deserve the clout.
Hey, it's okay. I feel you. I get my feelings hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you're my feelings, dude. No, but like I get it. Most of bad business occurs because of people like that can't separate what they feel from what should do right. Like for the like business. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, forward thinking isn't a thing when people just wanna cancel.
And honestly, like it builds a street cred for me to be able to say, yeah, I got kicked out of this place. I'm banned from this place. Yeah, and then they look at you like, whoa, that place, like. You must have done something really hardcore because, only the worst type of people hang out at that place,
Yeah, wait, what's that one thing? The fucking SpongeBob. How terrifying.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but it's all good, There's other places that want me. There's other places that, love me. So, I'm just doing the thing.
How's the music going? You been working?
Music's going great. I'm actually currently writing a little metal EP that I got 2 songs done already.
Yo, I love metal.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, yours is so funny. Just I can't wait to see you. I don't want to like say anything because I don't want to influence it. But your shit's so funny.
Thank you. It is funny. Like, I got a song about the rooster that wakes me up at 4 a.m. at like a friend's house. I got a song. I still haven't even came up with a name for any of these songs, but like, and then the other song that I just finished up was just basically my reflection on cancel culture and reflection on situations that had occurred recently. Um, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? This is like crazy, but I've been told by a few people like they got like this new chat GPT, but
Oh
for
yeah.
making videos.
Oh, AI.
Yo, yeah,
AI
dude.
video
No, so like,
rendering.
I don't know if you're interested, cause I'm myself. I don't know how I feel, cause I don't know if they take your data. I don't know, cause sometimes I don't read that whole fucking paragraph, bro. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, it might be fun to mess around with some free. What is it? I think it's free sourced, right? Like it's like sourced.
Yeah, open source.
Open source. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. How do you
I'm
feel
I'm honestly a big fan
of it?
of the new AI movement going on and stuff like that. Like I think it's horrible for people that are writers and screenplays and stuff like that.
Dude, for real.
But like,
it's like what you learned in 8 years.
yeah, exactly. But however, like if you ever really like look at some of the stuff that AI creates, it's just absolute trash.
Yeah,
but like
it's coding in
yeah,
wordage and
like obviously like it's something that could be used as a tool so that we can take some shortcuts, but you're always going to need somebody to proofread and to fix this line and fix that line. And then as far as AI video rendering goes, I think that's amazing, except for when it's being used for like
creepy shit,
really creepy things that like it shouldn't be used for.
Musicians and stars, and
or not even that, because I mean, look at the new Beatles song that literally just came out like a few weeks ago. Like,
what?
Yeah, they took a tape that Yoko had of John Lennon playing piano. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
That's disrespectful.
It was no. Listen.
So
but check this out though. They had this tape, and it had John Lennon's vocals and piano put together, like unmixed. So it was really hardcore, like dirty to begin with. Like you could sometimes the piano would go over John Lennon's voice, and then sometimes the voice would come out too much. You feel me? Like, so they took this tape and they brought it into the studio. And with the new AI technology, they literally, put into the prompt, give me John Lennon's vocals by themselves clean. The AI knows what John Lennon sounds like because the Beatles have been around for like a bajillion years. And then they asked it once again, can you separate the piano? And it came out beautiful. And they already had George Harrison's parts written for it that he had
in there too.
Yeah, basically, like he had recorded the parts for it before he had passed away. So Ringo and Paul got together and they finished up their parts and they put it all together, and the song came out excellent. I think it's a beautiful song, and it's definitely like Beatles old school vibe with Lennon's actual voice on it.
That was a curveball. Yo, all right. I think that would be cool if everybody get their proper share.
Of course. Well, all of that's gonna go to like
probably the label that owns their masters.
No, not even. It's all owned by them, so it's like that's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna go to Paul. It's gonna go to Ringo. It's gonna go to Lennon's family. It'll probably go to Harrison's family. Yeah, it's so that's one way that we could benefit off of it, because who knows, there's probably there's probably tapes out there from Nirvana, and there's probably tapes out there from Hendrix and all sorts of artists that are gonna start getting released.
We fucking sorry, but we do what the comics do. We piece it together and finish the dinosaur.
That's exactly what's happening.
Dude, I feel it. That's pretty dope.
I mean, they did something similar to that with Tupac.
That virtual.
Don't you remember how many new Tupac songs came out after he died?
But what if those were unreleased? There could be stipulations.
That's what I'm saying, though, is that there's tapes out there that they're gonna be able to go back and clean it up and make it work.
R.I.P. even Juice WRLD, man. R.I.P. to all these artists.
They even those guys were born in the digital age, so there's probably bound to be hard drives on top of hard drives. Talk about cancel culture. I mean, look at what Juice WRLD's girlfriend's doing. which
Oh my
like
god.
selling
I
his
guess.
clothes
Here
and
we
all this
go.
stuff, and like
I feel it. The
like
backstabbers.
like
Yeah, yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
honestly though, more power to her, because everybody's got to eat, and she's just doing what she's got to do to make that bread.
Oh
Like,
man.
and I mean, it's kind of messed up that you're benefiting off your dead boyfriend, but like, like,
Mm.
there's a lot of people that do this. I mean, dude, look at
Well,
Tupac.
you gotta peep shit like that. I feel. Sorry for like if I
Yeah,
offend, but that stuff's just mad fake. You know.
yeah,
I mean, lately I'm not even gonna lie. I've been encountering my own nonsense, and I don't know. I feel like the more you put into it, like the more you're gonna just internalize it, and the less you're gonna like learn from it. You know.
yeah,
So I don't know. It's not like I'm trying to be like fucking philosophical of it. Honestly, it's just really hard to like move on from something if you don't like you know. So,
yeah.
yeah, dude,
You're right.
that's flaw. You know, I totally agree with where you're coming from, and like if like from a standpoint of me trying to like create more of an unbiased platform of me just bringing people who are opinionated onto my said platform,
Yeah.
I can understand like sides of everybody. You know what I mean? Because I'm not
Yeah,
trying to be
there's
biased.
a perspective that you have to
Yeah.
take, and there's multiple perspectives that you have to look at it from.
Yeah, you can't just automatically cancel someone.
Exactly, like
You gotta hear them out. You know. But not yeah, cause my friend, he's recently been telling me how like the AI video is actually pretty credible and it could help save you time. Say like until you get like, cause I don't know, maybe you could remove the fact that you need a distributor or a label or someone else, and you could just create all these content through your own being, you know, and be independent.
oh, definitely.
Yeah, because like nowadays, I think the whole selling your masters for distribution, it kind of counteracts where you want to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I like, yo, shout out to anyone doing it because that's your choice. But like,
and
eventually you want that master, you know? Like,
true. You always want to have the rights to your own music. That's for sure.
yeah.
Or the rights to your own publishings. So I've always been self-released. I mean, like I think I have like
What platforms do you use?
as in like digital distribution and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like what
Or
do you use basically for anyone listening to, so they can find your music, you know?
oh, you can find my music on every platform:
All
Spotify,
platforms.
YouTube, like iTunes, all of that stuff. Like I got my 7 releases on there. And that's all like my EDM stuff. And the metal stuff should be coming out pretty soon, probably by the end of summer, hopefully. And I'm working on my 8th album for the EDM stuff as well, which I was supposed to release it last year, but I took last year off to heal, because I was in a motorcycle accident and all that
Yeah.
fun stuff.
Broke your collarbone. Right?
Yeah, that was not fun.
Yeah.
But I've recovered, and I'm starting to bounce back, and like
Yeah.
doing shows again and just kind of getting out there and stuff. And excuse me. I got some friends in some cool places that are doing really cool things, and it'd be really nice if said friends
Pull up.
pull up and we're like, hey man, you want to come play on this show with us? Like, that would be so nice, like.
Yeah.
But instead of like doing what half of them do, which is just
You open format DJ?
I do open format
Yeah.
DJ. If you request me to play a certain genre or style, I will abide, and I will.
DJ.
I can and will obey. Like,
Yeah.
if you want me to show up and do a noise show, I'll do a noise show. If you want me to show up and just play ambient
IDM.
music,
Yeah, I like that too. You know?
if you want me to show up and just play like chill ambient waves and stuff, I'll do it. Like,
Yeah.
if you're telling me that I'm playing at like, a nice little like place that has like that.
Brunch vibe.
Yeah,
Brunch vibe.
like I'll do it. I'll do it. You feel me? Like, I love all music, so I don't discriminate against any music. Like, you say the word, bro, I'll show up and I'll throw down on some Swahili jazz. Like.
No, I feel it. Yeah. Lately, I kind of understand why a lot of people don't really want to go out so much, but I don't know, man. It's cool to support your friends when you can, you know.
Definitely, you know,
Because
like
the only reason why I thought it would be funny to bring you on is because I just know you're a troll. And
I'm a
most
huge
people
troll.
misunderstand us
I'm
because
such
they
a
don't
big troll.
understand the jokes, and I get it. You know, I get
And they
it.
get so mad about it.
Yeah, like you people just don't get where you're coming from, and it's just
And it's
kind of
like, and I'm just like, don't take it so seriously, you guys.
yeah.
Like, okay, in all honesty, like, you see me on social media trolling and making fun of things, and just like on people's statuses or posts, just like
Man,
poking around and like, you know, like poking the bear, you could say. Like, don't take me
freaking
seriously,
troll.
dude.
Yeah, I know.
You meet me in person, and I'm not that guy. Like, I'm actually a really sweetheart, like big sweetheart with a big heart, and I'm trying to help everybody.
Big chillin'. Yeah, so I feel the same way sometimes when it comes to being hurt. You know, like as you were saying, like sometimes when people like really get at you, you know, and they don't understand, that's the
Yeah.
worst. You know, because
Oh
like
yeah, because I'll come at them full
yeah,
psychopath.
yeah, and then they're not ready because more or
Yeah.
less like
I
it
am
is
crazy.
self control, but like I get it because most people don't know how to like separate certain boundaries. You know,
Yeah.
I've discussed this with a few other friends, but like boundaries for me is like the idea of being aware of what someone else is doing, just like you. You know,
Yeah.
you don't cross the boundary because you feel like it. You know what I mean?
I completely agree with you on that and all that, and you know, I'm super respectful about boundaries and stuff like that, especially if you clearly establish a boundary with me and tell me that like, hey, I'm not cool with this. Like, I'll be more than okay with being like, okay, you're good, no worries, I'm so sorry, like, you know, I'll leave you be. But like, also, like, there are some people that are just absolute snowflakes that need to touch grass because
Or
like
ass.
or ass, yeah, or maybe all of the above, you know.
It's copyrighted.
Trademarked. But you feel me? Like for instance, like one of my biggest pet peeves is I'm very nice. I'm a very nice person. I'm always super kind and like lovable and lovey-dovey with people, and that gets mistaken for like flirtation, or it gets mistaken for, oh, he's coming on to me. And it's like, no, dude, I'm like just being polite and kind, and I'm so sorry that you're used to like, you know, guys like brown nosing you super hardcore. But like, you know, if you feel me,
Yeah.
like look, if I'm nice to you, you know, like be happy that I'm being nice to you. Don't be like freaked out by the fact that you know, an Aonq is being too
Flirty.
polite and flirty with you, because I'm not flirting with you. I'm just nice like that. Like, and I get it. Like, you're not used to guys being nice to you or whatever. You feel me? Like, whatever it may be. But like, you know, get the fuck over yourself. You feel me? Like,
The major things I've been looking for lately,
like,
unfortunately, is
yeah.
rings on the finger and wait a second, do you got a boyfriend?
I don't even think any of that matters.
I
It's
know.
nowadays, it's like,
No, man, I literally do
like,
though. It's like
I know married people that like,
Oh, swingers, that's a different
that
thing.
not even swingers, that they're just like keeping it from each other, and they just like, you know, like nonstop, you know, like,
Oh,
and I'm just
cheaters.
like, yeah, just cheaters, and I'm just like, whoa, you're crazy, you know, like, but then you look at the other side, and the other person's doing it too, and it's like, oh my god, horrible.
My main
But
thing, yeah.
you know, like, I mean, I don't get involved in domestics. You feel me?
Hence
Like,
why I've just been backing the living hell off. Because honestly, like,
dude, why do you think you know, like, I live in isolation.
yeah, dude,
I've
we're like cavemen right now.
self-imposed, you know, like, it's literally self-induced, you know, like, isolation, like, and, you know, for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, um, I've built out a tiny home, a Sprinter van that I've been,
God.
you know, touring the country for like 7 years now. And I'm on my second one right now. I got rid of the first one, which was absolute trash because nobody in Florida wants to buy one. Or if they do, it's like, you know, it has to.
You got rid of it? Is it gone now?
It's gone. It's gone. I got rid of it like last month. Yeah. I didn't even sell it to anybody. I literally just junked it. Like,
Did you like
I
rip
said,
the catalytic converter out?
Yeah, no.
You should have.
I ripped out like the walls and the lighting and the batteries and most of the electricity stuff and like, some of the plumbing and I repurposed a lot of it into the new one. Um, but like, yeah, I had it up for sale for months and months and months,
Oh, I don't know.
and nobody bit. And like the few
That's
people that wanted it, like would like back out. And not only that, but it was, it wasn't really in the best condition. Like it needed, a back differential adjustment. It needed, some electrical work done on it. It also like had two flat tires from something that I'm not gonna talk about. Um, but like
You're moving on up.
I'm moving on up. I'm moving on up.
Dude, that's how I feel
To
about
the
this
east
laptop.
side.
Yeah. Dude, because, bro, the laptops I have right now, even the one I'm using for this, I beefed them up. And, like, they
Nice.
still compete with modern day stock.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know what I mean? The
I'm
processor's a little bit.
I'm a gear hoarder.
Huh?
I'm a gear hoarder and instrument hoarder. So like I still have like all my old laptops like locked away in a safe somewhere.
Bro, I got these freaking, like, I've been trying to figure out what to do with these. I don't know if you know what to do with these, but these are, like, old RAM.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel
Set
you.
them on fire. Throw them at people.
Alright,
I'm
I'll
sorry,
melt
I'm just
them down.
kidding.
We gotta melt it down and just, like,
Mhm.
create a chain out of it.
Create a whip. Show up to certain places and just start wailing on people. I'm just messing with you
In a
guys.
skit, though. Yeah.
Sure.
Not literally.
Yeah, we'll call it performance art.
No, that we gotta start making skits, bro. Like, this is our documentation of us bringing it into reality. Like, if anything is being recorded, usually with us. No, but
Yeah.
I mean, I think skit comedy's pretty funny if you get a certain good point across. But
Yeah,
you
and
know,
you have to have the right team and chemistry.
yeah, you can't be like throwing jabs at everybody just to start fake beef.
Yeah.
I don't like fake beef. I look at it the same way as cancel culture. It's like cancel culture profits off fake beef.
I used to be friends with a group of kids that would throw these like big events, and that was their favorite thing to do was
Fake
like
beef. Yeah.
they would
and then
just fake beef like on group chats and then like take it
I
on
think that shit's
public
so-
and
yeah,
and then they'll like message you behind everything and be like, hey, don't freak out, like we're gonna like pretend to fight, and I'd be like, you guys are for real, like
this is so
you,
weird.
you musty bitch, like how you gonna bring me a BB birthday present on my day, my BB birthday, you feel me, like you musky bitch, like that's so
This roast. Yeah, I get it. I don't. It to me, it's like
shout out to Tyler the Creator, by the way.
Oh, really?
Loiter Squad for that
Oh,
reference.
see a skit.
Yeah,
right,
yeah, they're
I didn't-
making fun of like Bad Girls Club or Housewives of whatever.
This may be controversial, but I did think they were funny, but I didn't watch everything.
I
Yeah.
love them.
Yeah, they were funny. I remember
Love
seeing
them.
some of their skits. That's why I
Yeah.
realized what was going on. I was like, oh.
I love them.
Like, cause like homeboys started eating a cockroach off rip. What am I supposed to do? Like,
yeah,
like the bars were hard,
That's
bro.
nothing, bro. You should see the other videos they've made, bro, where they're like got bleeding nipples and stuff. Like, yo, like I love
they have
Tyler
hard
and
bars.
like
The
that
stereo
whole Odd
separation.
Future gang is
Yeah.
fucking off the hook, amazing. I got to play a festival with them in Miami in like 2000. I think it was like 2000 and
Boy,
like
fucking traveled.
I forgot, it was
Train-
like 2017 or something like that, maybe
Cutting
2016.
it up.
But like, yeah, I think it was 2016 for Valentine's Day at 3 Points Miami. Erica
times have we
Badu, Herbie Hancock, it was a stacked show. Thundercat was out there, like it was a stacked show. I got to play right after ASAP Rocky. Obviously not on the same stage. Like it was like the stage across from like his stage.
You're like, I'm still closing.
Yeah, you feel me? That was
That's still
like
sick. I get it, bro.
epic.
You earned it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got there. Somehow.
Shout outs to Daisonopoli and the whole 3 Points gang.
Connections, bro.
I hope you guys book me again.
Maybe if you talk about them enough in a good way.
Yeah, right.
Be like the greatest people of all time.
You guys go to space, go to the ground if you're ever in Miami, Floyd, all those cool spots. You feel me, Jolene?
Is Floyd above it or next to it?
Floyd's like next to it. It's weird. It's like, it's interesting. It's like back then it used to be what was it, like Metropolis or something like that, or like like a Nocturnal or something like that, you know, like yeah.
Oh, Nocturnal.
I used to go to Nocturnal.
I went one time and then went. That was
wild.
SOS.
The stuff was wild. Yeah, that's what I used to do. Like I used to go for that, and you know, R.I.P. Mecca and all those places, right? Like I never went to cinema. Like during that era, like I was like in a committed relationship that
I was a promoter. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I got into a relationship a little later in my 20s, and that kind of dictated my little social life for the time being. So
that's actually kind of what catapulted me as an EDM artist, because like
you got hurt by a girl.
I got hurt. She didn't want me to like be in the limelight. And I mean, I was already making EDM as a joke for like my friends, and my friends were all like, "You got to keep doing this." And then like,
cool. Hey.
Yeah, like basically they built me up, and they were like, "Go out there and DJ, go out there and you know like produce and like travel and check it out, because there's a whole world that you haven't explored." Because you know, I mean, I'm coming from the metal world, and the metal world was amazing, like, and the community was amazing, and then we would get booked everywhere.
What did you play?
I played guitar, you know, and the metal band was great until it wasn't so great. But
creative differences,
people just doing all the wrong things, and you know, like, and I got voted out as, which was kind of funny because I'm the founding member.
Oh, they hate you like the Beatles did?
It's something like, basically, they were just like, yo, like.
That's documented. I don't think I'm lying.
They were like, yeah. They were just basically like, oh, we don't want you in our group anymore. It was just beef between like the bassist and his girlfriend, and we all used to live together. And the singer was just kind of in the middle of everything, and the drummer was just kind of scared of me.
You know what I've learned? Like the hardest thing to do is to have someone in your space that you're trying to work with. Yeah. Because it doesn't give you the space to like.
Exactly. I mean, I wrote most of the music, so it's just like, and then the funnier part was them like trying to like keep going with the music that I wrote, and then they tried to rewrite my parts, like to make it slightly off so they could claim it.
Oh my god!
And I was just like, you guys are doing this wrong, you know, like.
I don't like you.
yeah, but whatever. No. They ended up going nowhere with that, and you know, they basically lost like their key component, you know, like. No one's going to be able to replicate what I did. And, I mean, it's whatever, you feel me? I don't care. I'm over it.
As long, like I was saying, as long as you learn how to let go, I feel like most of the issues that trouble us nowadays, not to be too, like, it's more of an introspective point of view. Like, if you're always upset, it's your fault.
Yep, big time.
So, like, I feel like the less upset you get with yourself and the more understanding where you can learn from your mistakes and not keep doing the same thing, which theoretically will lead to more mistakes. But, yeah, I mean, like, the process of life is very slow.
Yeah, you just got to roll with the punches. You got to learn from your mistakes. You got to learn from your experiences. Like, one of my biggest mistakes in that particular project was that like the first metal band, one of my biggest mistakes was giving up my not necessarily rights, giving up my role in the band as like, you know, the main booker and the main tech guy, and like, you know, like I was like taking care of all the marketing department and advertisement and all that stuff, and I didn't want to do it anymore. You know, I found
that hurts, bro. I know.
I found I found love, and I wanted to focus more on my relationship, and and I gave up all my responsibilities to the bassist, and he took over and basically like got the upper hand on me, and then you know, he got canceled like super hardcore.
Douchebag.
Oh, super big douchebag. Like,
is that controversial to ask?
I wish I could say more on like what really happened, but yeah.
You're good.
But long story short, you know, like people got caught doing bad things with people, and and then the blame game started, and then all the fingers were pointed at me,
Kid
like,
shit, child
and
shit.
I'm like, I had nothing to do with this. Like, you got caught on your own, buddy. Like, I had no idea you were even up to this sort of stuff. Like, I'm busy doing my own life, like. So, and from that point, I just kind of, like, stuck to my, like, nice little relationship that I had. And when that fell apart, I decided to pick up a new moniker and pick up a new,
Oh,
like,
rebrand. Oh, I see, dude.
yeah, yeah, and
I'm
new
doing the
genre.
same, yeah. Cause, dude, I haven't made a video in about a year, and the main reason why I wanted to bring you on is cause, like, I feel like when you look around and see who you surround yourself with, you could probably find a lot of similar stories.
Definitely.
And the main problem with most people nowadays is instead of finding ways to be friends or ways to work things out, most people just find ways to, like, push it away, almost like,
Yeah.
it's like nobody wants to accept that they did some wrong, and I
Yeah,
mean,
people suck at taking accountability.
yeah, yeah, man. But yeah, dude, well, I'm glad you came. I'm glad we were able to sit down.
Or is our time up already? I could keep going.
You want to keep going?
Yeah, dude, like,
I'll give you, I mean, we're at like 30 minutes. What you got left?
let's see, maybe in like an hour I gotta go. But, yeah, I mean, we could keep talking about some other stuff, we don't gotta just focus on all this crazy stuff.
Word, I mean, what's on your mind?
Let's see,
Hit you with the fucking
what's on Aonq's mind?
Facebook.
I gotta delete my Facebook again.
Oh, God.
I only brought up my Facebook so that I can sell my old Sprinter. And now that that's gone, and I basically have liquidated a lot of my assets, I gotta, like, shut it back down, because honestly, it's a toxic environment for me.
People on the
Like,
page?
I will start to troll. I will start to, like,
Mess with people.
and it's just not good. You feel me? Like, it's not good for me. It's not good for anybody.
I used to promote for like 10 years.
Mhm.
My main thing of promoting was most people didn't give a shit about what I was talking about. But the minute I started talking crazy, plenty of traffic.
Oh, of course.
So yeah, so what eventually
Sorry
was
about
something I was trying to make money from became a problem to, like, have a stable lifestyle, apparently, like, say, family members or, like, loved ones or anyone in the in between
Yeah.
would always view something way too serious, which was something literally on the internet, which is a problem nowadays because most people don't know how to keep jokes as jokes and actions separate from jokes.
A really sweet, beautiful friend of mine. Shout outs to Leah. She made a recent story on her Instagrams where it was like the emoji of the duck and the emoji of the dog, or no, the emoji of it was a duck and a car, and it said, "You guys need to stop taking these internet things so seriously. Like, everything's fake on here. Look, this duck is bigger than the car." And that I resonated with that so hardcore.
Nah, for real, because it's unhealthy the way a lot of people are. I mean, bro, it's not like I don't share my fair share of dumb internet crap that should be only kept on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, your opinion and stuff like that, it's still your opinion, but like, people will attack you for it.
Oh, big
regardless.
time. Big time.
Hence the beginning of our conversation, the cancel culture idea.
Yeah, and I'm a keyboard warrior, so I'll sit there and breathe really heavy and start slapping them keys and saying some really outrageous things, like, and I'll say outrageous things just because I know it'll piss you off, you feel me? Like, I don't know why I get off on that so much, but, something about, like somebody just, like, getting really upset over something really dumb and small. And they just start wailing away at you, and you're just like, all right, you can play at this game, and I'll just play really dumb with them. I'll play really, really dumb with them. They'll think that I'm serious, but I'm really not.
Oh my gosh! Well, I hope people take the time to talk to you, you know.
Go touch some grass, you snowflakes.
Oh my
Stop
gosh.
canceling people for
Yeah.
dumb things. You know, like, there's way much more important things in the world going on that y'all should really be thinking about. There's famine going on. There's war going on. You know, there's homelessness going on. You know, y'all should focus on things like that versus on your first world problems over, you know, he says, she says, and Joni loves Chachi. You feel me? Like, shout outs Ben Stiller.
Oh my god.
Shout out Street Points again. Please book me.
All right. I'm about to wrap it up, but we're about to keep talking off camera about shit because
Oh, definitely.
there's not too much I want to put on the internet that's.
We're gonna talk about the wildest
opinion-based.
stuff.
I hope everybody who watched this sees the new side of my boy Aonq, who out here doing
Aon.
the same shit.
Not
as
AR,
me.
Aon.
Aonq.
Yeah, AR is that's you'll get
No, I
me
said
canceled for that.
Aonq.
You said AR.
AR? No, bro, it might have been sounding like that. All right, we'll run it back. Let's see, you know, fucking. Might have said it, but I thought I said Aonq. Yeah.
Aon Q. It's not Ano Q. It's Aon Q.
Ain't no Q. ARQ. That's his new name now. I
No.
officially.
You're
All
gonna
right.
scare all the my new alter ego is Captain Scaraho.
No, not no. Deuce.
Peace.